Welcome to the Lazy A-Hole Ranch, everyone. My name is Allie, and we are building a homestead from the ground up. This week, we are working on a gate for the garden. 2 years ago, we built this temporary gate to keep the deer out of the garden. It lasted way longer than I'd planned until it got caught in the backhoe bucket last year. So we're going to start making a new one today.
Today we're going to start on the gate for my garden, and the first step is to lay everything out, put it together kind of roughly how I imagine it, and just see what I need to do to make it work.
Holy Ghost without evasion, talk show host and superstition, praying for a new behavior. I wanna have you as my savior. I need just a little sunshine. I need a little time to make you mine. I can do all of your tricks. I can get you all your kicks.
I think we're pretty close to welding this thing together already. I am wondering if I should make 2 more of these just to make my life easier. I'm welding this thing together.
As Mike and I are sitting here discussing my options, let me give you some backstory. In one of my gardening groups on Facebook, someone made a post about converting an old trampoline frame into a moon gate. I went on Craigslist and immediately found an ad for a "please come get this out of my yard today because I'm moving" trampoline, so we went and snagged it. I plan to do a proper moon gate in the future because they are beautiful. But this will make a nice arched gateway and help me keep the deer out of the garden.
I could chop off the scent on all those pieces. It's not going to slot in because they're the same width.
Those don't match?
No, because they're the same width.
Crap. Okay. Oh, well, hell,
That's why I'm thinking
yeah, just buzz them.
buzz them off, and then I don't have to worry about it.
Time to make you mine. I can get you all your fix. I can give you all your kicks. Just a little sunshine.
Once I cut off those bits and ground off all those sharp edges, it was time to weld everything up. We had to prep the area first, as the weather here has been incredibly dry and windy. Mike raked up the area where I was welding to get rid of all the combustible materials and gave it a good soaking before I got started.
This is the first time I've ever set the controls by myself. So I went and changed headgear because that one's longer, it'll cover my neck. Alright, I got my settings all set. Let's weld. Fatty?
This trampoline frame was made from 20 gauge galvanized steel, so the first step was to use an abrasive to scrub off that zinc coating, because breathing that stuff is toxic. I dove right into welding this thing, but quickly recognized that this project was not going to be quite as easy as I anticipated. My inability to see what I'm working on quickly became a major problem, which was compounded by the fact that this is the thinnest material I have ever attempted to weld. Before I knew it, I had more holes than a wheel of Swiss cheese, and chasing the problem only made it worse. My frustration obviously grew. I always set unreasonably high expectations for myself, and this time was no different, so I get frustrated with myself when I can't do it immediately perfect right away. But that's my problem.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.
Probably been 6 months to a year since I last picked up the MIG welder. I don't even remember, honestly. It could be even longer, but it's been a while.
I use the grinder to clean things up and give myself a flatter surface to try and fix things. And then I quickly decided I needed to move on to something else, as it was just frustrating me. To complicate matters, I also decided that I needed to fill all the holes for the springs as well. I tried just laying down beads right next to one another and alternating sides to try and keep the temperature under control, but all that did was blow holes in the metal.
Garbage!
Where that fence wire kicking around?
I don't know.
Just use the fence wire and filler.
Yeah, one guy was using filler rod.
Well, that works too, but fence wire is super hella cheap.
Yeah. Actually making it worse. So do I kind of hold it like that?
I watched one guy on YouTube use filler rod for plugging holes, but he was basically doing TIG welding with a MIG welder. TIG welding, if you're not familiar, looks a lot like soldering. And soldering, you hold your metal or solder with one hand and you use the hot tip of the solder gun with the other hand to kind of heat that surface and melt that metal to where you want it to go. TIG welding looks like that. Mike had other ideas though and showed me how to weld it into position and fill in around it.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Look, I see Tony with his little Harbor Freight Flux core welder running probably 030 Flux core. Well, him and Al both doing body panels. No, man.
I'm having such a hard time with this one.
Yeah, but progression is happening. A lot less holes.
Alright, so we'll just come back tomorrow and work on it some more, I guess. This will take me like 2 months to finish. Here I am thinking, oh, I'll get it done in 2 or 3 days.
Something I've been working on in all aspects of my life is recognizing when I'm becoming frustrated or otherwise affected by the situation I'm in, and taking a step back until the haze of the moment has cleared. Sometimes putting everything away and coming back to it the next day will give you the clarity to succeed where you previously failed.
Okay, I'm ready to try again. Hopefully less frustrating than last time. So apparently I chose the wrong kind of welding for this particular metal. I should have gone with TIG welding, but if I can master this, I can do anything. Today we're going to use an extra pair of glasses to help me see a little better. We'll see how we do today. Better than my last one. I have an idea. I'm still in the wrong place though. My very first 100% solo weld. I got everything out myself, set it up myself, everything. Obviously, I need to get my eyes checked. I have a hard time seeing. Okay, this confirms I definitely need to get a cheater lens for my lid.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't
Considering how it was going 2 days ago, I'm actually really proud of this. It's taken me like a fraction of the time to do this that it did last time. I don't think I probably spent 3 or 4 hours last time doing this. I've probably been out here maybe an hour, if that. And that's like setup. So I'm actually really proud of this right now. Yeah. Okay. I have some confidence today. We're good. For real, for real. Oh, I gotta show you. I have very little to do to clean this up and fix it. Maybe a little bit of fill there.
because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
See, I told you stepping away always makes it better. Mike ordered a cheater lens, but it's not quite right, so further experimentation will be needed. It's way better than welding by feel, which is what I've been doing up to this point. It's amazing how much faster and easier things went once I could see what was actually happening. We entered a stage 2 fire ban after this point in the project. That includes no open flame welding, which is really torch welding, but it's better to be overly cautious considering the state of things here and our ridiculously windy and dry conditions over the past couple of months. Our glorious volunteer firefighters were finishing containment yesterday of a wildfire on the opposite end of town that has consumed just over 1,500 acres. So you can see why we want to proceed with appropriate caution. I am happy to report that we got more than 16 inches of snow yesterday, and it's expected to snow all day, which should help knock things out. That's why this video is going to be a 2-part series. It's also why things are slow around here until June. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when the next part of the project comes out. I love you guys all the way to the moon and back. And check this video out about the metal supports we did on the Arch Cabin House Kit. Love you, bye!